Welcome back, guys. Day 2 in a different marsh today. We're going after some more ducks. This place has lots of wood ducks, lots of mallards, and at times can get an insane amount of geese out here. So I don't see anybody else yet. I don't know what to expect though. Maybe there'll be somebody else, maybe not. Kind of right on the outside of town, less than a mile from a town up here. And we're just gonna see what happens. Hopefully we can get some birds on the ground. I'm gonna call it a victory if we can get 1 or 2 birds today. You just don't know what to expect out here. This place can be really, really good if the water's up, but we just haven't had rain, and so a lot of the swampy, marshy stuff out here that's probably like, I don't know, 60 to 100 acres or something. It's only like 10 or 20 just because there's no place for these birds to go. You've got your kind of your main channel, but then all the little fingers and jet offs that usually hold a good amount of birds and a good amount of water, they're just dry. I mean, I can stand up in my kayak right now. I had to kind of push myself back into the reeds a little bit. Not the best height I've ever had. I mean, you can see it's kind of thin a little bit. Well, hopefully you can see at least, but it's a little thin through here. Got the Frankie kind of loaded up, and I've got a dozen mallards and wood duck decoys, and then I've got 4 floating honkers as well. So we may take some crossing shots. I don't know what to expect. No mojo today. Couldn't get the mojo to stick anywhere. It's just too deep out there in the main channel, because there's kind of one main channel, and then, like I said, all the spots off the side. And usually the spots to the sides is where I catch. I'm still in fishing mode, where I hunt down a lot of these birds, but we're just having to fish the main channel, and it kind of stinks because when you're fishing or hunting the main channel, when you're hunting the main channel, it's so much deeper, and it's just crossing shots. It can be tough. So stay tuned, guys. Shooting time is in like an hour. Got out here really early to make sure I was here and set up on time, because sometimes it takes 2 or 3 spots before you can kind of get set up, and it just stinks. You put out your decoys, you think you got a spot, you sit back down, and you're like, eh. So I don't know what to expect yet. I think my hide's okay. I think my decoy setup is okay, but we'll see if that's enough to get some birds in. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll catch you in about an hour. One down, baby. We got us one. Cool. One down. Awesome. That's definitely not how I wanted to take that one, but I will take it. I had like 8 or 7 of them that landed like 30, 35 yards out, right behind some lily pads, or reeds. And I was going to take a poke at them, but when they heard those ones start to bark, and they turned, and they were already at like 37, 38 when I got my gun up, 40. And I was like, oh, those ones are going right over. I better take a poke. So we got 1 goose down, which is fun. Hopefully some more fly over. 1. It was all worth it, baby. Still very early. Hopefully we get some ducks too. The other nice thing is he fell and I can see him pretty easily. It's going to be an easy retrieve. That's always a bonus. Just got to get some ducks in here now. Come on, baby. Send me something. It is so cold right now. It's unbelievable. I have to pee and crazy bad. I'm so glad I brought my big coat, and I almost didn't bring it. We've seen 2 flocks of ducks fly over, and then a single. But nothing's landed in the decoys yet. Okay, we're gonna go get that goose. I don't know for sure, but I can only assume that those mallards may have flared because of that. That or my terrible calling. I don't think they seen me. They didn't fly the best path to see me, so I doubt that they seen me. It sure is beautiful today. One goose down. Kind of waited that 10 minutes of initial flight. I like to just let them be for a second. Grab whatever we're seeing. And then come back. Dang, no bands. Big bird though. Holy cow. A hefty one. Come on, sit up there. Good. We're gonna hustle back and sit down. Might be a young one. Doesn't seem to have a lot of white in its face, but fat thing for sure. It always amazes me every time I grab a goose how big they are. Setup looks decent. I got it set up on the sides of this channel here, whatever you want to call this thing. See if anything else flies by. I'm about to piss my pants though, I tell you that. Goodness. Water's about 3 inches deep, maybe. The mud's feet. We're on top of a bog too, so can't get out safely without punching through it. It's just too dangerous to get out. Big fat honk daddy. Sun is coming up quick. We're set up again. What I better not shoot that. That's a bald eagle. I about raised the gun up thinking it was a goose. Bald eagle just flew over. That was pretty cool. I imagine if I would have accidentally shot a bald eagle, that would have gone horribly bad for both of us. So don't want to do that. You may be able to see him, but he's flying over. Now, I don't know if you can see these, but we got some sandhill cranes flying over. They're just all over the place. And you can't hunt them here. You can't hunt them at all here, but it would be nice if you could maybe get a permit to get, you know, 1 or 2 a season or something. Birds are up and moving. We just gotta wait it out. This place is not as hot and heavy as some of the other places I hunt, where it's like all the action right up front first thing, because there's so many geese that fly through this area. You can get geese any time of the day. So we're gonna stay hopeful that we get a couple singles or something to fly through, and they'll land in here pretty easily. Big flocks are so hard to trick to land. Got him. Just peed. Get done going to the bathroom. Go to toss my coat back on. Standing up, I see 2 ducks coming in. I just hunker down. He starts to go out. Give her the old wham bam. Now, to find this is not going to be exciting, but we're going to try. I think I know where it fell. Right in front of me in that cluster of weeds. It's going to be interesting trying to get that out, but we're going to see. It's tough this morning. Indiana hunting is tough. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's really bad. Most of the time fishing. Most of the time Indiana hunting it's very difficult. We do have some birds here. They're just finicky. There's not a lot of water. There's a lot of competition on that water. We'll see. Starting to get later in the day, you might have a midday flight, but I'm not sure how long we're going to stick with it. Maybe give it another half hour, see if we can get a couple more groups of geese to fly through. It'd be so much easier if we get some smaller groups that weren't like migrating as much. Those big groups are just, they ain't coming for nothing. No chance. Got him, baby. Got him. Let's go. Called that one in too. Kind of like goose hunting. Like I said, got to work on them solos, the singles. That's where it's at. I don't know why they're all short stopping me a little bit. Come on, let's go. Get on out here, buddy. How cool would it be if this guy was banded? That'd be sick. Come on, show me a band. Come on, show me a band. No band. Dang it. Another one down, though. Goose number 2 is down. Nice. That wood duck is killing me. I hate that so much. Spread looks good with the sun like that. I'm sure that that goose could see me. Just too late by the time he landed. Second goose. It's a strange looking bird. Sounds like it has a motor on it. Interesting. Looks like lifeline flying over. It's never good when it's hunting season and you see lifeline going over. Hopefully everybody's alright. Way too high. Chopper killed me on those two. I think we would have had him in here. Dang it. That's got to be a hunting accident. There's like 4 lakes just south of here. It seems like they're trying to scope out the area and figure out where they can land. Darn it. Those two for sure would have done it. That chopper going through is just a subtle reminder, you know, safety first. Always be careful. Always have your life jacket. Just always be prepared for the worst. And kind of scary. Hope everybody's all right. Because I'd be willing to bet they're here for a hunting accident. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I think our hunt's probably over. We had one last group fly over. Didn't seem that interested. It was very high and there was a lot of birds in there. It's just hard to fool that many birds to come down with 4 decoys. Plus my calling is atrocious. I'm sure you can tell by the video. So go ahead and roast me in the comments, but hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let's go pick up some decoys, start heading back. Maybe we'll shoot something while we're picking it up. It seems like some people, they start cooking breakfast, the birds fly. Me, I pick up decoys, the birds fly. Or me, I get in the truck and leave, and the birds just start dumping in here like no other. So, I'm sure we'll see some birds on the way out, but regardless, what a fun hunt. I'm very disappointed that we aren't able to find that bird yet. We're going to try later this afternoon with something else, a drone, or I don't know, maybe we can get some kind of mud motor over there or something. I don't know. It's so disappointing. I want to find that bird, do it justice, and, you know, not let it go to waste. So, yeah, 2 honkers down, both of them right here. Neither one is banded, unfortunately, but we did get 2 birds, or 2 honkers, 1 duck. So very cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and let's go get these decoys picked up.